Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to this war of mine. We've just got back from having a little loot around at the construction site. Seems that there were some corpses left there. We managed to grab some supplies. But now we're pretty good. You're still recovering. You're only slightly sick now. That's fine. Arica, get yourself some food. Not food. Quite the opposite. Instead of getting your food, you are putting fuel in. Kind of different. Boris, sleep yourself off, mate. Bruno, you are hungry. Hungry all the time, it seems. At least Arica isn't hungry. Oh, no, she is. She is. Okay. More fuel in the fire, nonetheless. And maybe it's worth checking what it would cost to upgrade the metal workbench. So we're finding components. We're finding wood, just. We need 6 parts. We need 1, and that's 4. So that's 5 more electrical parts. Actually, no. We've got 1. We need 3 more electrical parts. 6 parts. 6 parts. 3 electrical stuff. Okay. It's really close. It's a lot closer than I thought we'd be. Many thanks to that trader from last time. Arica? Oh, my stomach is always rambling. We should make some food. No, we should not make some food, Arica. Actually, you should get the food out from the rat trap. Bruno. Go stand in here. You can be on the fuel duty. Mainly because I don't think we're actually going to be cooking. I mean, as much as Arica belly aches about her belly aching, I think we're fine for now. You know, I don't think we have to risk it. As per usual, put some food back in. I'm thinking we do, not the fertilizer, we just put the food back in. The fertilizer we kind of need. That said, we can just make fertilizer from, you know, the spare vegetables we have. I was going to say, we're doing pretty well on the vegetable front. Bruno is going to be switching with Boris as soon as Boris is, you know, well rested. And then Boris will be going back to where he went last night. It's going to be a pretty easy, at least hopefully a pretty easy run. I don't plan on having any complications. We're going to take a hatchet with us. If we get attacked, we'll just hide. I don't think we will. Someone's at the door. Hey, partners! Another job? I want to send Anton. Anton may be ill, but he's going. My stomach's rumbling. I know his accent changes all the time. Don't worry about it. As you go past the radio, just have a listen. I know you're old, but, you know, your hearing's probably not that bad. Still low. Okay. What's that? That's still low. Okay. Music. Looters. Okay, does that predict like a looter attack every time we get told that, or is it just, you know, generically advice? Crime is on the rise in the city of Pogorm. There are reports of armed assaults and robberies. Okay, so that must be, you know, the looters are getting into another stage. Like their 3rd stage. We have the place fully boarded up. We have a door that's reinforced an alarm, and we've got enough bullets to see off a small assault. I don't think that's a major issue for us. Hello again, partner! Do you want to go shoot some folks? Will you help me? What? A hospital warehouse full of medical supplies. It's only lightly guarded at night. We can deal with that. Let's go. I don't mind risking him. Arica, did we have a choice? Acquiring medical supplies is becoming increasingly difficult. Have you seen our stock of medical supplies? We really need those medical supplies. What were we supposed to do? Boris. Can Arica cheer you up? Oh, you're fine now. Okay, Arica can't cheer you up. Now, Boris is sad. Kind of disappointing. By the way, why do we keep things in the fridge if the electricity isn't working? Is it just because it's a sealed compartment, I guess? I guess that's the idea. In theory, it would be better to keep it outside in the cold. Admittedly, you know, people would steal it, but maybe we could just, you know, go to the roof. We really should just open up one of these, like, rooms. Just take the roof off it, open up the room, turn it into basically a walk-in fridge, and then just seal up every room leading to it. It's probably a good idea. Erica, can you talk to Bruno and make him happy? No. Okay. Well, you know what you need to do? You need to put fuel in the fire. It's getting cold. Yep, so put fuel in the fire. We need food. No, we don't, Bruno. Stop lying to us. We've got quite a lot of food. In fact, we're actually really well off. We could probably pay off all the assaults that are going to happen between now and when the UN get here. We're probably going to be fine. Where are my cigarettes? Really? You're asking that question again. I think we've gone through this, mate. You smoked them all. Let's get to the end of the day. Probably going to drop to 14. Oh, we dropped to 15. Pretty happy about that. And we're going to go back to the construction site. Easy choice. Scavenge. Sleep in bed. Sleep. I could get both of them to sleep in bed. We wouldn't need someone on guard. However, that said, we probably stand maybe at a slightly better chance. But that's how I'd assume it would be. And I think we will be attacked tonight. So I'm going to put Erica on guard. Hopefully our hunger will keep her awake. I'm only going to take the hacksaw. I think we're fine for everything else. Now my guess is Anton will probably come back, but he might be injured or something. That might be the price of doing that mission. I'm okay with that. The tradable goods will be worth it, and in the short term, all we have is sadness to deal with. Hopefully we'll be fine. I don't plan on doing anything that risks even more so. Electrical part, yes, I'm looking for that. And weapon part, you know what? I'm actually good with weapon parts as well. And wood and fuel, sure. We should probably check if those actually survive. Do we actually have one up here still is the question. And a component? Yeah, sure. It's not, you know, the best thing I was looking for, but it'll do. We could probably spend ages here, actually. There's so much stuff to grab. More weapon components. That's enough to be able to make ourselves another hatchet. And a electrical component. Hell yeah. Electrical component and weapon... Seriously, are they just, like, leaving landmines in the basement instead of people? I thought it was, like, bodies they were getting rid of. I don't think that every body has electrical component and weapon components unless they bury... Okay, medicine, a cigarette, fertilizer, and a book. Yeah, that's actually a good thing. That's actually a nice haul, I would say. I wasn't expecting that. And more. I hope these bandages and stuff aren't used. I'm not taking, like, used bandages off people, because that would be probably a little bit on the, like, verge of unhygienic. And by verge, I mean definitely unhygienic. Now, only things left, really, are, apart from the little gunpowder we left there, I think, is just the stuff to smash for wood. So this place is basically now just wood place. That's what I'm putting in my mind. This place is wood place. Are we actually going up? Oh yeah, you're just really slow. I want to check if that thing is left. It was, what, here? Yeah, you don't know how to reach that because you're stupid. Seriously. You go up here, and then you just go up the stairs. Suddenly he knows how to get there. But yeah, this place is basically a place mostly of wood. There are a couple of other things, but I think we got really what we need to out of it. What we desperately need is parts and electrical components. Let me guess, one wood? Yep. Sweet, so the things do survive. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to spend some time here with a hatchet. Just going to hatchet everything. We're going to do a hatchet job. This is now a hatchet job. Entirely 100% a hatchet job. That's all we're going to be doing. I really wish Boris was a little bit faster. I guess he would be overpowered if so, but, you know, it's kind of just annoying at the moment, more than anything, because we've cleaned the place out. We'll go down to the basement, we'll beat some things with a hatchet, and then we'll leave. I've got to say, for flooding the basement, they didn't do a very good job considering there's a massive fire. What time do we leave? 3:30? Yeah, that seems a good idea. Smashy, smashy, smashy! I'm not even going to bother looking. It's going to be wood and fuel. Actually, we might be able to top up our fuel. I don't know if our fuel is top. We should have a look, just in case. The hatchet is now useless. Okay, so we need a new hatchet. Luckily, we have the stuff to build it. Ah, so we did have room because the hatchet broke. Okay. You know what? I don't need that much fuel. I want wood instead. Run to exit. Now, the great thing about fuel is you can double up on it, so you can get to like 4 in a stack rather than 2, which hits for wood. But honestly, we've got enough fuel at the moment to last us for another couple of days, and we're hoping that this snow will abate. If it doesn't, well, we can come back here. Wood has a bit more uses, and, you know, we can always come back here for that firewood we left, so... Fuel. Now, the question is, how badly were we assaulted last night, and how many bullets did people use? I'm hoping the answer is and not too badly, in reverse order. Day 33, I'm liking the number. It's just, it's one closer to the UN appearing. I had a really good haul, look what I got. Okay, and how was the assault? Well, we know that they're still alive. We weren't attacked. A great haul, though. Really good haul. Boris, definitely sleepy time. Without food, we'll die. We must search harder for it. Anton's back. Huh. Did you bring stuff with you? I'll be completely honest, I'm a bit surprised. Bruno, just actually make some food. We can make some food now. I feel good about that. Arica, you're gonna probably need food. Anton, you're gonna need food as well, but put some fuel in before you do that, mate. Oh, wow. Yeah. That was a lot of medical supplies. That was completely worth it. You know what? We'll make a lot. We need more water, but we'll do it. That's a lot of medical supplies. That was completely worth it. Arica, grab one. Anton, grab one. Anton's sad and slightly sick, so he's going to be sleeping no matter what. He's going to be grabbing the bed. And he'll want all the food. After that haul, I think we need to reward him with the food. That's going to be really tradable. I mean, I don't need that much stuff. Arica, no, you don't need to eat. Don't stop eating. Bruno eats. It was too late. The siege was on. We were already cut off. All rides to my town were cancelled, and it was too late to do anything about my friend. Anyway, I should have thought about that before I lulled her into a false sense of security. I don't know what happened to her. Most likely I'll never learn. But I fear the worst. Okay. I'll be completely honest, if you're your own cooking show, I'm kind of wondering how you make the ingredients last so long. I've seen a lot of these cooking shows where, you know, they just use all the things because they have them on hand. Or be extremely extravagant with ingredients or whatever. It's like, do you really need all those things in a war zone? I mean, you know, it tends to be more luxurious based. I don't think that luxurious cooking would be particularly good. Basic hygiene would probably be a lot better. And I'd rather have like a doctor or someone cooking my food, maybe. In a war zone, because at least they'd understand, you know, basic germ theory a bit better. That said, chefs, you know, take courses in these sort of things to make sure they don't poison everyone. But I still kind of think that maybe, you know, someone who can make the ingredients stretch might be better. I don't know. Someone who's been on benefits for most of their life or something. At least they'd have a, you know, concept of, you know, how scarce food is. Someone with their own cooking show probably doesn't get that quite as much. Now, so look at upgrading the metal workbench. How close are we? We can make the electrical thing to make the that. We just need 6 parts, and then we're golden. We'll be right as rain, or right as a blizzard. That's the case, maybe. Yeah, check the radio. Might as well. Okay. So start over here. Okay, assault. Sure. Crime. Blah blah blah. Almost made a new channel. There we go. Bands. Oh, bands salutes room in the city. Best team does. Yep. Okay. So we know that there are the bands who are out and doing that. Classical music. Oh, we know that there's classical music playing. That's a really important piece of information. Temperatures are still very low, so it doesn't look like the temperature is going to be changing any moment. Right, okay. So, unfortunately, not a particularly helpful radio today. Boris, you know, have some canned food. I like you being full. And you're sad, but, you know, you can get over that. Play your guitar. You love that guitar. Bruno, on the other hand, is perfectly happy because Bruno doesn't care if we attack a military, you know, not military, a medical warehouse. Bruno's perfectly fine with that. Bruno's like, yeah, sure. And? Cool with that. Cool story. Ooh, let's check. Do we have any filters? We have one filter. Okay, so we'll make one lot of water from snow. The fuel isn't too much of an issue, and I think we'll need it soon, so... go for it. Now, the cost of the filter is, of course, 3 components, and I kind of want the components. We're actually going to be using them. We do have a little bit spare. We could probably make another filter. But I'd like to be able to try and, you know, spread it out as much as possible. 18 degrees? That does seem a lot warmer. 17. Ooh. Okay, let's get ready to put the last bit of fuel in, then we'll probably be able to go to the end of the day. Now, tonight, we're going to have to go somewhere new. Somewhere that's got parts, preferably. And yes, that is a little bit more of a scary proposition. Maybe if we go somewhere where we can take the medicine with us, we can trade for the parts with someone. Ooh, okay, that's a... Erica's up. Yeah, let's just go to the end of the day. It's probably drop... oh, 15, that's fine. I'm happy with 15. Boris. Okay, so where are we going? Ruined Villa. They don't want to trade. I don't want to shoot someone sad. I'm sorry. They aren't hostile and have a lot to barter, even food and meds. Do you have parts? You have lots of parts. So there are parts available. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're to trade. I think we'll go to the semi-detached house. We just want parts at the moment. As soon as we can make our own bullets, I think we're pretty good. Now the other choices are places like Sniper Junction. That's just wood only. That's, you know, a couple of weapon parts. That's a big fight. St. Mary's Church isn't parts, huge amount of weapons, some parts. Oh, yes, it's got some parts, but, you know, I can't remember what was there, and to be honest, it's mostly been dug out. Ruined Villa is a fight, because they don't want to trade, so semi-detached house. Sending out Boris. Anton, I think you should sleep since you're sad and slightly sick. God damn it. Erica, you can sleep. Bruno, you can stay awake. No, vice versa. Because I want Bruno during the day to be able to cook and stuff. Let's prepare. So, we need a new hatchet. I forgot to build that. It doesn't matter. It's not, you know, urgent. What I'm thinking is we need to go, you know, just in case there is a fight on our hands. Oh, we don't need 2 jackets. That would be kind of overkill. And there probably will be an attack tonight, and we're not expecting too much opposition, so I'm going to go 16 bullets and leave 9 behind. Now, the final question is, what do we take to trade? And I'm thinking we take some medicine, because we have lots of the buggers. So we're going to be laden down with a lot of medicine. But that's fine. Because hopefully we're going to trade it. Okay. Okay, this seems to be a good idea for me. Now, I'm hoping we don't get in a fight, but, you know, sometimes these things happen. But that'll be next time. Unfortunately, I'm going to leave you in suspense. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please like it. If you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel and the series. And until next time, I've been EnterElysium, and stay shiny.